Welcome to our awareness of breath meditation. My name is Jim O'Neill, and we will begin this practice now. So, coming into a comfortable seated or lying position, and closing your eyes if that feels safe and right for you. If not, then you can leave your eyes slightly open. So leaving the gaze slightly open but unfocused, slightly down in front of you. Just relaxing the eyes and beginning to direct your attention to your breathing. And you can do this in one of several points in the body. So the first is directing your attention to the nostrils of the nose. Just noticing the air coming in through the nostrils, cycling through the heart and lungs, and then exhaling through the nostrils. And one way to pay attention to this is to notice the temperature, the coolness on the in-breath through the nostrils, and the slight warmth on the out-breath. So that is one place that you can focus your attention to feel the sensations of breathing and to stay present as best you can in this moment. The second place that you may choose, if you wish, to focus your attention is at the area of the chest. Just noticing the rising of the chest on the inhalation, and then the falling of the chest on the exhalation. Just tuning in and noticing the movement with each cycle of breathing. One way that can be helpful to some is to place your hand, one hand or two hands on the chest, and just feel the movement with the chest rising and falling with each breath. And then the third place that you can place your attention is at the area of the abdomen. Just feeling the expansion of the belly on the in-breath and the deflation on the out-breath. And you could also put one or two hands on the area of the belly just to feel that expansion and contraction with each cycle of breath. Remembering too that there's no right or wrong way to breathe, just allowing the breath in this moment to be natural and to be flowing. Just being curious and bringing a kind and gentle attention to the physical sensations of the breath as you are noticing them moment by moment. Just allowing the breath to breathe on its own in its own natural rhythm without forcing anything at all. Just staying present as best you can to the sound of my voice. Just following the in breath and the out breath, seeing if it's possible to notice the edge between the in breath and the out breath. Just observing the breath like waves in the ocean coming and going. The gentle and kind curiosity to this moment as it is without trying to change anything at all. Staying present as best you can. Now, one of the things that you will begin to notice is that as you try to pay attention to the sensations of your breathing, wherever it is that you've decided to focus your attention, and there's no right or wrong spot to do this, you will begin to notice that your mind will wander off. The attention will wander off. Some people liken this to imagining a puppy trying to sit still, which is very hard for a puppy. Will simply wander off. And some people call it the monkey mind, which is very busy. So the mind will quite often, especially at first, wander off into your to-do list, planning, thoughts about anything at all. The practice is not to make your mind go blank. And as we pay attention and bring awareness to our breathing to notice when the attention wanders off the breath, and when it does, to bring awareness to that. So if your mind has wandered off now, simply being aware of it, and then when you're ready, allowing for the choice to escort your attention back to the breath where you've decided to focus your attention. And returning attention to the sensations of breathing at the nose, chest, or abdomen. And doing all of this in a kind and gentle way and free of judgment or any criticism. Just paying attention to the breath as best you can, moment by moment. Just tuning in to the sensations of the breath as you are noticing them. Noticing if the breath is shallow and tight or deep and relaxed, something more calm. Noticing the edge of the depth of your breath. No need to count or any special rhythm or mantra. Just bringing an open and curious attention to the sensations of the breath as you notice them now, in this moment. Tuning in and noticing where the attention is now. And if the mind has wandered off, gently noticing that. And when you're ready, allowing for the choice to intentionally direct your attention back to the breath and the sensations as they are being felt now with each cycle of breathing. Some sensations of the breath might be pleasant and others unpleasant. Some sensations may be neutral or difficult to feel. Whatever you are feeling is perfectly okay. Simply noticing what is pleasant and what might be unpleasant. In doing so, a non judgmental and curious awareness, not trying to push anything away, which is a natural inclination we all have to things that are unpleasant, nor hold on attached to the things that are perceived as pleasant. Simply observing the sensations of breath coming and going, observing them in our awareness and letting them go if we can. Now we are going to shift our focus and we're going to place our attention onto the body. So, gently directing your attention away from the sensations of breathing and now tuning in to the physical sensations that are being felt in the physical body. So, from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet, noticing the dance of sensations that are occurring and being felt in this moment. Some sensations might be short, some long. This could be a felt sense of itching or the feeling of clothing, the weight of the body, points of physical contact, the feeling of clothing on the skin, temperature of the body. There's a felt sense of coolness or warmth, areas of the skin exposed to the air. You may even be curious if there is any tension being held in the body, the neck or shoulders, and even what kind of face you are holding if there is tension in the face. But just bringing a kind and gentle curiosity to the physical sensations as they are being felt now, without any judgment or any criticism. Tuning your attention to how the body is being felt. Remembering that some sensations will be pleasant and others may be unpleasant. And some parts of the body might be numb or difficult to feel. There may be no sensations. This is normal, nothing to worry about, simply observing sensations that are being felt in the body now. Noticing the nature of sensations coming and going. Sensations that are arriving and passing away. The universal law of impermanence. Just noticing that coming and going. The nature of sensations. Remembering that there's no right or wrong way to feel in any moment, just feeling whatever is being felt moment by moment now. And again, as you tune into the body, you'll notice how easy it is for the mind to wander off into the stream of thought. If that happens, and it will happen quite often, especially if this is a new practice for you, there's no need to criticize yourself. Simply be aware that the attention has wandered off. And then gently, when you're ready, allowing for the choice to return your attention back to the breath and into the body and feeling the physical sensations of the body now. Just noticing the sensations wherever they are in the body as best you can, staying present moment by moment. Exploring the physical sensations of the body as they arise and pass away with a kind and gentle curiosity. Remembering that there is no right or wrong way to feel. Just observing with a non-judgmental awareness as best you can. And when you're ready, on the exhalation, releasing attention from the physical sensations of the body and directing your attention back to the sensations of the breath, wherever it is that you choose to place your attention, whether it is the nose, the nostrils, the chest, or the abdomen. and just gently noticing the sensations of the breath as they are now, and being curious if there has been any subtle changes to the breath from the beginning of the practice until now. Is the breath more relaxed? Is it more calm? Quite often we hold our breath when we are stressed or anxious. Just noticing how the breath is now, but also remembering that there's no right or wrong way to feel. Just bringing a gentle attention to the breath as it is now. Noticing where the mind is in this moment. It's wandered off into thoughts or a story about this practice or you or anything else. And then when you're ready, gently returning your attention back to the breath. Just tuning in and allowing the breath to breathe on its own. Just noticing each cycle of breathing and allowing the breath to be natural, finding its own natural rhythm. Remembering that the breath is always available in every moment as a safety and an anchor. And when you feel ready, taking a deeper than normal breath and audible exhale when you are ready to end the practice.